tonight I will be going over a few value picks for tonight's NBA slate. It's a nice slate, 10 games, with a few blowout potentials on them on the board, but you never know what'll happen. And either way, there's always some nice value picks tonight. And tonight we're going to need them. You got three really good top options who you're going to want to try to squeeze as much of as you can in your lineups tonight. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Anthony Davis are all playing tonight. All three are elite options. And, if you can get one of them in your lineups, I think you have to. If not, you should try to get two. FanDuel especially, the pricing is still skewed oddly enough that you can literally get two of these guys in your lineups. And there's enough value options tonight that you can plug these guys in and have these two studs in your lineups, which is fantastic for GPP and cash games. If you want to get really bold, you could try all three, but you're really playing with fire in that case. But either way, let's just stick with trying to get two of these guys in your lineup, either Westbrook and Harden, Westbrook and Davis, however you want to do it. We'll make that happen, and then we can fill in the rest with some value options. So let's start with the point guard tonight. The point guard, I'm really liking Sergio Rodriguez tonight. He's been rock solid since the season started. He's getting plenty of minutes, and he's clearly a guy the offense is running through at the point. He's averaging about 31 minutes a game right now, and he only costs $4,900 on DraftKings and $5,100 on FanDuel. So he's more than affordable. His price hasn't gone up yet to match his production. This game unfortunately only has Philadelphia with a 92-point total, a little less than that. So that's not reassuring when you look at his usage rate of being almost 21. That's good. That means he's going to be getting the ball a lot, touching the ball a lot, which is good. That's what you want. And with that amount of minutes, that's solid, and that's typically pretty safe. The other option at point guard, a guy I love, absolutely love, and I've had in almost every daily lineup so far this season, is Tim Frazier from New Orleans. He has been awesome. 36 minutes a game. His usage rate is 19.4, and he's averaging a point per minute right now, over a point per minute actually. So that's all you're looking for in fantasy. And a guy at this cheap, he's only $6,200 on DraftKings and $5,500 on FanDuel. So FanDuel, once again, Frazier is a perfect option, a perfect companion with either Harden or Westbrook and Davis if you get these guys in there. So those are my two favorite point guards tonight for value-wise. Shooting guard, I'm actually really, really looking at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope tonight. He's in a game that's going to be high scoring. It's projected to be 103 points for Detroit. He's playing about 35 minutes a game, and his usage has been 18.2. He shoots the ball, he can get hot, and last night he played pretty well, met value, and tonight I think he could do the same, if not for sure meet 4x. You're hoping for that 5x, obviously, but 4x is pretty good for a few value picks in your lineup every night, especially if you have those two rock-solid studs. Pope right now costs about $4,600 on DraftKings and $4,500 on FanDuel. So he's a nice option at the shooting guard. Another one is Eric Gordon. He's averaging about 33 minutes a game as well, and his usage rate is actually higher. It's 20.3. It's going to cost you a little more, though, about $1,000 more than Pope. But, you could plug both these guys in and have a nice little duo of high potential, high minutes. And the best part about Gordon is his game's even more high scoring. He's projected to be in a game where his team's going to put up 108 points. So, fast pace, a lot of minutes, a lot of shots, and affordable price. You can't go wrong there. At the small forward position, I'm looking at TJ Warren. He's another guy I've been having in a lot of lineups. His cost, again, isn't matching his production. He's actually playing about 37 minutes a game, and his usage rate's about 20 as well. His game, Phoenix, their team's going to be putting up points as they always do, 107 points. They're projected in what should be a pretty fast-paced game as well, high tempo, like the Suns like to run. So Warren's a nice, solid, and this season's shown pretty safe pick. Robert Covington's another option. He's on Philadelphia. The concern there, obviously, is the low-scoring game, the potential blowout. But Covington's, his usage rate's pretty high still. It's 21.5. He only costs 4,800 on DraftKings and 4,900 on FanDuel. Covington's a guy who can fill up the stat sheets pretty well. His shot just hasn't been dropping. So somehow the shots fall tonight. All those rebounds and other statistics that he fills in every night will certainly bolster his stat sheet tonight and help your daily lineup. So Covington's a nice option at small forward as well. For power forward tonight, I'm actually looking at Taj Gibson on the Bulls. His usage rate isn't that high. It's 14.6. But he costs only 5,600 on DraftKings and the same on FanDuel. That game, the Bulls are projected to put up 104 points. Gibson plays a lot of minutes, gets rebounds. Just kind of a cheap center option tonight, or power forward center option if you need to go along with Anthony Davis if you decide to use him, or Westbrook or Harden. The guy I really like at power forward, though, more than Gibson, is actually Ryan Anderson. He costs about the same amount, but he's playing a lot of minutes, and his usage rate is actually a lot higher. It's been 24.7. 31 minutes a game he's averaging. And he's averaging about, he's projected to put up 28 points tonight, according to the Daily Fantasy Cafe Optimizer. So, that's value. That's 4x at least, and 5x if he hits it. So, that's a safe bet. He's also in the high scoring game with Houston for 108 points. So, I really like Ryan Anderson tonight. He might be my power forward plug-in value-wise. And then to wrap it up, at the center position, I'm looking at Tyson Chandler. His usage isn't that high, but his cost is so solid at only 4,200 on both sites that I'm willing to roll the dice with Chandler tonight. He's been consistent, and he's playing about 30 minutes a game, and he's playing a team that allows about 51.3 points to the position. So those are my top picks that I'm going to be plugging into my lineups, at least value-wise. If you're looking for any other options, another options are Hollis Thompson, Rodney Hood, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist I was also looking at, and then another one of my favorites, small forward, is DeMar Carroll. I'm going to be playing him a lot tonight. 4,600 is on DraftKings is a steal. So that should about do it, and I wish you all the best of luck. Make sure you keep going to Daily Fantasy Cafe for more articles, more guidance, and try out the optimizer. It's pretty awesome. So good luck, everyone. Let's go win some money.